Why do we fail the driving test if we're driving on the right hand side in the inside lane out of 2 lanes? It is a very interesting scenario and it could be confusing. What the highway code says, you need to drive on the left hand side lane when it's safe to do so. Imagine the situation, you're turning right at the roundabout, third exit, and then you have 2 lanes to leave it, and then you leave the right hand side lane, the roundabout. So that moment, very, very important. Your priority is not to rushing back to the left-hand side lane like desperately. When you left the roundabout in the right-hand side lane, your priority is pick up the speed, make progress. Because if you wouldn't make progress and the car next to you on the left-hand side lane passing you, basically you're forcing them to break the law to undertake you on the left-hand side lane. So that moment, yes, you fail the driving test if you're not making progress on the right-hand side lane. However, when you come out of the roundabout in the right-hand side lane, and then you're starting to make progress properly, you wanted to gain the current speed on that dual carriageway, and somebody is undertaking you that moment when you're heavily accelerating, when you're gaining that speed, if somebody is undertaking you that moment, you are safe because it's their problem, because they shouldn't undertake you when you're gaining the speed. So very important, you don't need to desperately go back to the left-hand side lane. So if any reason you end up in the right-hand side lane, make sure your priority is pick up the speed up to the current speed limit and keep it steady. If the traffic next to you build up at the same time, you don't need to panic. Don't worry if you've been in the right-hand side lane, but you don't have any chance to go back safely. So definitely don't think about it to start to slow down and then you desperately want to go to the left-hand side lane because you're causing problem in the traffic on the back and then you are in trouble. So you're in the right-hand side lane, pick up the speed, settle, maintain the speed, and then you start to looking. If it's safe, you go back to the left-hand side lane. If it's not, feel free to stay in the right-hand side lane because it's not forbidden. Just the highway code says if it's safe to do so, we're supposed to be driving in the left-hand side lane. Very important, on your driving test, the examiner, if they want you to turn left or turn right, they will tell you in advance. For instance, at the next roundabout, we are going to turn right. You even don't see the roundabout yet, but the examiner is sending you the message. What is the message for you? The examiner told you we're going to turn right and you are on the road where you have 2 lanes. That means the examiner helps you to plan, if it's safe to do so, move over to the right-hand side lane because at the next roundabout or next junction, we are going to turn right. So basically the examiner is helping you to prepare how to approach to the next roundabout or junction. So very important. Don't panic. If you are using the right-hand side lane and if you have right to do so, that's absolutely fine. Best of luck on your driving test. Bye.